Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, continues to undergo mandatory military training in South Korea with dedication and discipline. Today, a report emerged from fellow trainees describing Taehyung as humble and responsible in carrying out his duties. According to reliable sources, Taehyung is not averse to performing tasks that some might consider simple, such as helping his colleagues in military units. One of the reports mentioned that Taehyung was seen squatting while helping to put together equipment with his team. This shows a high attitude of cooperation and solidarity, in line with the values of the South Korean military. Fans also praised the dedication of Taehyung, who still showed a good attitude despite being away from the camera. ARMY flooded social media with messages of support, wishing for their idols to stay healthy and strong during their military training. For ARMY, Taehyung's presence in the military is both a proud and inspiring moment. His humble and responsible attitude became a positive example not only for his fans, but also for his colleagues in the military. The excitement continues for Kim Taehyung, and we are all looking forward to the return of the star after completing the country's task brilliantly. BTS's Taehyung in the military. Humility and togetherness in the spotlight. News about BTS's Kim Taehyung or V continues to be of public concern, especially for armies around the world who always want to know how he is doing during his military service. Today, an interesting story reemerges, showing how Taehyung not only carried out his duties well but also became an inspiration to his colleagues. In an unofficial report from a former coach who is now a source, it is mentioned that Taehyung often takes the initiative to help with group assignments. Not only does he work hard for himself, but he always makes sure that no one is left behind. Even in small tasks, such as putting together equipment or arranging equipment, he does it with all seriousness, the source said. In fact, one of the viral stories mentioned that Taehyung once casually squatted down to help a colleague complete a task, even though he had already finished his work first. This attitude shows Taehyung's friendly and caring personality towards his surroundings. ARMY, which is always active on social media, does not stand still. Many of those who shared this story were accompanied by prayers and support. Hashtags such as #ProudOfYouTaehyung and #StayStrongTaehyung are trending on various platforms. Meanwhile, Big Hit Music, the agency that houses BTS, continues to ask fans to respect Taehyung's privacy during his military service. They are also grateful for the never-ending support from fans around the world. With his humility and togetherness, Taehyung proves that popularity is not a barrier to staying simple and full of responsibility. All eyes are now on the continuation of his journey in the military, and ARMY can't wait for Taehyung's return with valuable new experiences. ARMY remains faithfully waiting. Despite having to endure longing, fans believe that this period of conscription will make Taehyung more mature as an individual. They are confident that his good personality will continue to have a positive impact, both during his stint and after his return to the entertainment world. Taehyung's spirit, the world is waiting for you to return. Purple Heart. Today, a warm atmosphere is again felt among the ARMY, following the latest news about BTS's Kim Taehyung or V, who is undergoing military service. In addition to being a role model in the entertainment world, Taehyung is now also showing his leadership qualities in the field of duty. According to a story circulating from one of his unit mates, Taehyung often becomes a motivator for other members who feel exhausted. He always knew how to inspire. In fact, during the break, he did not hesitate to joke or give words of encouragement to us, said one of the anonymous sources from the military. Not only that, Taehyung's humble attitude is increasingly evident. In the latest moment, Taehyung reportedly helped a colleague who was having trouble lifting heavy items. In an intensive physical exercise, Taehyung is seen stepping in first to help without being asked. This action amazed his colleagues, considering Taehyung to be a sincere and big-hearted person. ARMY continues relentless support. On the other hand, BTS fans around the world continue to show their love through various campaigns. From donations on Taehyung's behalf to messages of hope posted on social media, the ARMY remain loyal to supporting their idols even though they are far from the spotlight. One of the soldiers from Indonesia wrote, "Taehyung Appa, stay strong and take care of your health. We always support you, no matter where you are." Similar messages flooded platforms like Twitter, Weverse, and Instagram. In response to the huge attention given by fans, Big Hit Music's agency again reminded the importance of respecting Taehyung's privacy during his military service. They asked that there be no attempt to interfere with the artist's daily life while carrying out his duties. Taehyung himself has not given an official statement since joining the military, but fans believe that he is serving with responsibility and passion. Taehyung's military service is considered one of the most important phases of his life. Many fans are convinced that this experience will enrich Taehyung's character, making him a stronger and wiser person. After completing his duties, Taehyung is predicted to return with renewed energy to continue his career, both as a member of BTS and a solo artist. Until then, the army will continue to wait with patience and support that never recedes. Kim Taehyung, better known as BTS's V, continues to attract attention during his military service. Today, the latest news regarding his attitude full of responsibility and solidarity again inspires fans and the general public. In an unofficial report from the military unit in which Taehyung served, it is mentioned that he has begun to show outstanding leadership abilities, although his position is the same as the rest of his colleagues as a new soldier. Taehyung often takes the initiative in situations that require teamwork, including helping his colleagues who need extra support. A fellow soldier shared, Taehyung is not only famous outside, but also inside the training camp. She has never taken advantage of her celebrity status to get special treatment. On the contrary, he is always present to help, even if the task seems small or difficult. One of the moments that became a conversation among his colleagues was when Taehyung deftly helped a soldier who was late to complete a physical task. Instead of waiting, he helped complete the task, even willing to take on the additional burden of making sure his team remained solid. This story spread widely, making many people even more amazed by Taehyung's personality. His attitude is considered to reflect the core values of the South Korean military, namely cooperation, responsibility, and solidarity. This news is certainly a pride for the army around the world. Many felt that this attitude of Taehyung strengthened their love and respect for him. Some fans even revealed that this story motivated them to become better people in their daily lives. Hashtags like #proud of Taehyung and #Taehyung inspires are back on social media. In a post, an army member wrote, "She is not only an idol on stage, but also in real life. His attitude is a great lesson for all of us." Taehyung's enlistment period is expected to be not only a rewarding experience for him, but also a phase in which he can reflect on his life and career. Army believes that after his military service is over, Taehyung will return with renewed vigor, bringing stories and experiences that inspire more people. Until then, the army will continue to wait and support with sincere love. One thing is for sure, Taehyung's journey in the military is not only a story about a global star who carries out his country's duties, but also about how humility and hard work have always been the main values in him. Kim Taehyung, who is currently serving his mandatory military service, continues to be an inspiring figure both inside and outside the barracks. Every day, news of his humility, leadership, and unflagging spirit continues to spread among fellow soldiers and fans around the world.